Hey family, what's going on? I've got a lot to tell you. We've got a lot to catch up on. It's been a long time since I've been on this platform, and for good reason. If you want to know why, I've started a new journey in life, and I wanted to reach back to see if you would be interested in coming along. So without further ado, I'd like to show you how my last week went. Yeah, this will be a compilation video so that you can catch up on what's going on with me in life. If you want to know why, this is right here. I will be following through with my promise to run for the presidency of the United States of America. And you might be wondering, who is she? Who does she think she is? What makes her think that she can run for president of the United States of America? First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Risha, the victorious GodstyleBilal. Who do I think I am? I'm just an ordinary person who sees what is happening in our country, and I have a vision. And yes, this vision does include getting the cost of living down so we can actually survive. And I think it's a vision that most people can get behind. That's what I will say. We'll get to more of that later. What I'm really here to do is to invite you along this journey with me. Like I said, I'm just a regular person. I'm here to invite you to follow me along this journey as I take this walk to becoming the people's president. So, follow me? Okay, first things first. We gotta do something about the look, right? I have to look presidential. The look has to say, I hug and kiss babies, but I'm on that ass if you fucking with us. You know what I'm talking about? Let's change the hair. Okay, so the current look right now is red hair. Okay, we got a lengthy bob, right? So this is the current look. And for the hair, we will be doing a wig. Why? Because it's just easier, okay? You want me out here trying to, run the country and worry about the coils on my head? Nah. Won't be doing that. Okay, so we're going to change our hairstyle. Maybe something like that. I like this. This is cute. I really love this color. But we're trying to be presidential, right? We're trying to show people we mean business. So I think this is probably better. Let's go try it on. Oh, that looks good. Very presidential. We're gonna do a good job, aren't we? Yes, we are. All right, now what I'm gonna need from you is your participation. I am indeed trying to become your president, okay? So I want you to chip in. Like, let me know, which hairstyle do you think is going to be the best for this journey with the goals that we have in mind? Be sure to vote. I will pick a hairstyle, and then I'll come back and let you see the results. All right, I'm Risha the Victorious, GodstyleBilal, and I'm checking out. Until next time. What party am I with? This is a great question. Now, to answer the question, what party will I be running for? Even though it will be the more difficult route, I'm going to run as an independent candidate. I'm going to do that because at this point, it's the most logical and the most plausible way for me to run for the presidency of the United States for the 2028 elections. So what does this mean for me? This means that I am going to have to get out here. I have to get signatures in every state. I have to pay fees in order to get on ballots and different requirements like that. And that means I'm going to need your help. Save your vote, right? And instead of voting, the day after the primaries is when I'm allowed to collect signatures in order to be nominated as an independent candidate. Okay, sign the petition that will be going around in your state with my name on it. Risha the Victorious, GodstyleBilal. Okay, wait until my petition opens up in your state and sign it so that I can be nominated as the independent candidate. The primaries are for the Republicans and the Democrats to nominate their candidate. My process of nomination is strictly by the people. So I have to get all the signatures. But here's the important detail. If you're going to sign my petition, In order to nominate me as the independent candidate for presidency, you cannot vote in the primaries for Republicans or Democrats. They will not allow you to sign my petition if you have voted Republican or Democrat in the primaries, okay? Well, this has been day 2 of my 2028 presidential journey. I want to invite you to come along on this journey with me by subscribing to any platform, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and see how this all pans out. Win, lose, or draw, we will not be sitting back and doing nothing this time around. So I'm preparing myself for the presidency, the process, and the first thing I'm going to do is change my appearance. So make sure you head over to the video titled Day 1 of 2028 Presidential Journey and vote on the hairstyle you think will be best for this journey for me. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Risha the Victorious, GodstyleBilal, and I intend to run for the presidency of the United States of America for 2028. I need you to help me pick an outfit before you go. Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Oh, what is it for? I'm sorry. Let me introduce myself. My name is Risha the Victorious, GodstyleBilal, and I am running for the presidency of the United States of America in 2028. And I'm just a regular person with a few skill sets and a vision that I think most people can get behind. I'm starting a full-blown campaign in order to win your vote. And I'm inviting you along this journey so that you can see the person behind the campaign and so that I can share the vision with you along the way. So make sure that you subscribe and follow me. But I don't want you to just watch. I want you to participate. So, which outfit do you think screams presidential? Cast your votes in the comments below. If you want to know about my background experience and the party that I'm running with, just go visit www.godstylebilal.com/2028 presidential journey. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with, so make sure you vote. Again, I'm Risha the Victorious, GodstyleBilal, and I intend to run in the 2028 presidential elections. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Obama as a VP on my independent party ticket. What you think? If New Yorkers can reach Mandani to get him to respond, we can reach Obama to see if he would be willing to get on this independent party ticket with me as the VP. I have to have a VP. I can't run without a VP. And I think Obama would be the best man for the job. Now, we have to check some rules, make sure it's possible, make sure, we ain't, breaking no laws like the current administration. But yeah, I think that would be magnificent. I know it's still early. We got like 2 years, okay? But we should start working on this now. We need to get Obama on my independent party ticket as the VP. Yeah, yes. What do you think? Drop a comment below. I'm Risha Victorious, GodstyleBilal, and I'm checking out. Most people don't like being judged or observed. Me, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm Risha the Victorious, GodstyleBilal. Welcome to day 5 of my 2028 presidential journey. That's right, I do intend to run for the presidency of the United States of America in 2028. Yes, I've only been on this journey for 5 days, and I already have a list of objections from people who want to judge me or just give me their opinions about my decision to run for the presidency. So, for day 5, I thought I would share this list of objections with you that I've accumulated over the last week. Okay, so let's hop on in. Number 1. The first objection I ever got was, "You're a woman. I would never vote for a woman." This first one right here, I kind of had an idea that some people would feel that way for the simple fact that, have you seen a female president in the United States of America? Yeah, no. So some people have a problem with voting for a woman. So I kind of already knew that, but I didn't expect for that to be the first objection out the gate, literally. But my response to this objection is, number 1, your mother is a woman. Number 2, more than half the population are women, so it only makes sense that a woman would be in charge. Number 3, women are biologically more equipped to be leaders. If you need some stats or some information further about that, hit me up. I got you. Lastly, if you have a problem with women in authority, more than likely you've got some trauma issues, and it has nothing to do with me and everything to do with the women that you grew up around or work around or have ever been around. But the last thing I'll say before I move to the second objection is, the only reason you're here is because a woman decided to carry you to term to be here. Whether you like them or not, they got you here. Okay, number 2. The second objection I got was, "Oh my God, you have a tattoo. I think that speaks morally of you if you have a tattoo." And my response to this objection simply is, Roughly half the population of the United States of America has at least one tattoo. And more than 80% of the population has at least one piercing. So tattoos and piercings are an American cultural thing. And if you have a problem with that, you're just un-American. Moving on. Objection number 3. You didn't answer the question first before you gave us an explanation. So I've lost interest and I don't think I want to vote for you. And to this, I'll say valid. Valid. Very valid. Valid. That's valid. Because I hate when people don't answer the question when I didn't ask the question. So you know what? I'm going to work on that. The next time I get a question, I'll just answer the question. And if I have some explanations to fill in the gaps, I'll do that after I answer the question. So, okay. I was valid. Objection number 4. There is no chance in hell. And to this, I responded, good thing we aren't in hell. I mean, it's really close right now. This really is getting close to feeling like hell, but we're not there quite yet. So I guess there's still a chance. Objection number 5. I only vote red. Listen, I don't care. You can vote red. You can vote blue. You can do whatever you want to. If you have an undying loyalty to losers and losing, then there's really nothing I can do about that, okay? But I will tell you this. I'm neither running as a Democrat nor a Republican, okay? Independent party all the way. Objection number 6. You look too young. And to this, I'll say, thank you very much. I worked really hard on my energy to make sure that I look vibrant and radiant. And I teach people how they can get their energy to look like this too on a daily basis. You should check it out. They're called energy frequency tuning sessions. I do them every day, Monday through Friday around 12 noon. It's a short video between 60 to 90, maybe even longer sometimes, seconds long. And it basically just tunes your energy so that you can reclaim your frequency, right? So you can glow and look vibrant. I host these videos on YouTube mainly, but sometimes I put them on TikTok too. You should check it out. But I assure you, I am more than old enough to apply for this position of the presidency of the United States of America. Promise, Scout's honor. Also, if you want to learn more about me as a possible future candidate, just be sure to visit www.GodstyleBilal.com/2028 presidential journey. And for the last objection that I got, and you know, this one's pretty serious, but I'm really not concerned about this. And it was, if I get elected, I might be unalived. Listen, I want to tell you something. I'm actually on borrowed time, okay? So all of this right here, this life that I'm living right now, I'm living this life for the community. I'm here to serve at this point, okay? Because I was supposed to die like a couple years ago. I was supposed to die a couple years ago and I didn't, okay? So I'm just here now, just trying to have a good time. I want us all to live in peace. I want to introduce some policies that I think people will love and enjoy, especially because it has to do with lowering the cost of living. We have to survive. And the current administration, they don't care about our survival. All they care about is making money and turning us into an energy slush form so that they can use our labor to create more of their wealth. I do believe in the phrase, give me liberty or give me death. I'll take the latter if the first is not available. Well, that's all we have for today. I just wanted to share that with you because I thought all these objections I'm getting are just so interesting. But I will have you know, I haven't just been getting objections. As a matter of fact, I've only been getting a really small amount of objections. Mostly people have been very supportive, okay? So I just want to say that too. So thank you guys who are going on this journey with me, who are subscribing and following me because they just want to see how this is going to pan out. And you really do have faith that maybe we can turn this situation around. All right, 2 things before I go. Make sure you go back to day 1 and vote on the hair. I'm still waiting for all the votes to come in for that. Go back to day 3 and vote on the fit, please and thank you. I'm Risha the victorious GodstyleBilal, and I intend to run for the 2028 presidential elections of the United States of America. I'll see you in the next one. Now that you know what's going on with me in life, I'm really hoping that you will stick around, join the journey, and see how this all unfolds. Right now, our country is in a crisis, and all I want to do is offer solutions. So make sure you head on over to www.GodstyleBilal.com/2028 presidential journey. Check out my background and look at some of the topics we're going to be covering because we've got a lot of work to do in these next 2 years. Again, I hope that you join me for this journey. I'm really going to need your support. So thank you for watching, and I'll check with you next time.